y equals log base b of x. That's logarithmic form. B, the base on the logarithm, is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. And b also can't be 1. As I said, this is logarithmic form. If and only if, I'm going to turn this logarithmic form into exponential form. X equals b to the y. X equals b to what's on the other side of the equal mark. And we'll use that to solve logarithmic equation. Now, some general properties of logarithms. You use these to simplify your logarithms. Log base b of b equals 1. Whenever, and we'll have another property about this, whenever this base matches what's here, it always simplifies to the exponent. The second one, log base b of 1 equals 0. No matter what your b is, whenever there's a 1 here, it always equals 0. And you can think of that going back to this definition. B to what's on the other side of the equal mark will give you 1. B to the what gives you 1, only 0. So that's another way to think about it. Cancellation properties. If you've got b and then the exponent is log base b of x, when these are the same, it simplifies to whatever's here, equals x. And now if you have log base b of b to the x, when these are the same, similar to what we had earlier, it simplifies to the exponent on this. It's x. Okay, common logarithm, that just means base 10. That's what your that's what your calculator uses to calculate values of logarithms. It's understood to be base 10. So let's practice what we learned on the previous page. Y equals log of x. If you do not see anything here, it's understood to be a 10. So if and only if 10, well, hold on, I'm going to write the same way. X equal 10 to the y, because there's understood to be a 10 right there, but we don't have to write it. Natural log. You're going to see natural logs often. And if you have y equals ln of x, and we've already talked about this, do y'all remember what the base is on ln? It's always e. There's always understood to be an e there. You don't have to write it. You'll never see anything else. If and only if e to, well, I did it again. That will be x equals e to the y. Properties of logarithms. We're going to use these properties to solve equations. So the first one, product rule. If you have log base b of u times v, this is log of b of u plus log of b of v. That's a product rule. You expand it out as a sum. Quotient rule. Let's say you have log base b of u divided by v. This is log base b of u minus log base b of v. And here's another one. We've already seen the power rule, but you will use it probably more than anything else. Log base b of u to the r. Remember, you can bring that down front. It's going to be r times log base b of u. Now these properties, all the properties that I've written are true for ln. So if you had ln of uv, That's ln of u plus ln of v. All right. And I think that's all we have.